Welcome. I'm Dan Chanin. I'm the Director of Benefits and Compensation for the University of Wisconsin System Office of Human Resources. I'm also the project team leader for the Title and Total Compensation Project. Welcome to this recording of our most recent TTC Project update. In this video, I'll provide updates on the overall project, the job framework structure, compensation structure, benefit survey preliminary results, and upcoming learning opportunities. The intention of this update is for you to be able to set expectations and gain a better understanding of what the project is and is not, understand the job framework that provides the foundation for the title and compensation structure, understand how market data is used by the project to create the title and compensation structure, understand common project terms and concepts, and recognize how the project impacts you, your job, your pay, and your benefits. I will address what is changing and what will stay the same, in addition to an overview of the implementation timeline. We recognize that there will be situations that are going to be more complicated than what is discussed in this presentation. We will document questions you have and address them at a later time. It is important to know the history of this project. Contrary to popular belief, this project has not been going on for 5 years. The project kicked off in 2017. However, the need for a review of our job title and compensation structure was prompted by the approval and implementation of a separate university personnel system known as UPS for the UW system and HR design for UW-Madison that was implemented in 2015. This action resulted in a historic opportunity to enhance and improve the way we manage our human resources at the UW system. The Title and Total Compensation Project aligns under a broader UW system initiative, CORE, or Commitment to Operational Reform and Excellence. CORE is an ongoing effort to effectively and efficiently use our UW resources. The first phase of the CORE initiative was the implementation of the University Personnel System, or UPS, for the UW System institution. This project promoted simplicity, consistency, and coherence in human resources policies and procedures. The Title and Total Compensation Project was launched in 2017 to simplify the UW-Madison and UW System jobs into a coherent title and compensation structure that is consistent across system institutions. We recalibrated the project in the fall of 2018 to add a survey of our benefit offerings. This was not identified in the original project proposal, but arose based on initial stakeholder interviews. The University of Wisconsin system is committed to attracting, retaining, and rewarding a highly qualified and diverse workforce, both now and in the future. An extensive review of academic and university staff, job titles, and compensation has not been completed in 30 years. The results will help the UW system sustain and grow its outstanding workforce while remaining competitive with its peer and competitor employers, locally and nationally. We are engaged in this work to clarify expectations and career opportunities for employees and to gather relevant market data so campus leadership and managers can make informed hiring decisions and use a consistent approach to managing work across the UW system. The two main work streams of this project are modernizing the title and compensation structures across the UW system and conducting an analysis of our benefit offerings. We've accomplished a lot of work that you will begin to see starting this fall. First, we've reviewed draft job titles and standard descriptions. We had more than 500 subject matter experts help to review our standard job descriptions over the past 6 months. Subject matter experts are UW employees from across the University of Wisconsin system who are familiar with the kinds of jobs they reviewed and commented on. We also had a quality assurance team, a team of compensation and titling specialists from the University of Wisconsin system and the University of Wisconsin-Madison, who then revised the job titles and job descriptions based on the comments and suggestions we received. The immediate next steps for this calendar year are job mapping and the employee manager conversation. The TTC Project team, in conjunction with institutional HR, will provide a proposed match for each employee to an updated job title and job description, i.e. job mapping, and will work with each institution to confirm that the proposed job title and description match is appropriate. This mapping will align with the modernized title structure that organizes UW jobs, informs compensation administration, and develops potential career paths consistently across the University of Wisconsin. Work on job mapping will wrap up during the fall of 2019. This step will allow employees to discuss their job title and draft job descriptions with supervisors and managers during the winter of 2019-2020. In the winter of 2019-2020, the draft job titles and standard job descriptions will be posted online, and there will be a period during which employees and managers will meet to review updated job titles and job descriptions. At this time, employees can confirm that their new job descriptions captures the work they do. More information about the specifics of the online posting and how to have the conversation with your manager will be forthcoming. There are several key points for you to remember. As a result of this project, you will not lose your job. You will not have to reapply for your job. The work you do will not change, and your pay will not change. However, your job title and job description may change. Keep in mind that this project does not directly address compensation issues. Rather, the project creates the foundation for a market-informed compensation structure so that leadership can identify compensation issues and advocate for employees. Likewise, changes to the current benefit offerings are out of scope of this project and subject to review by the Board of Regents and legislator for further approval. To begin diving deeper into the components of this project, let's first look at the job framework. A job framework is the overall organization of the jobs used for administering compensation and managing career progression. The main components of the job framework that provide the guidelines for titling structure are job families, groupings of work based on similar responsibilities and using similar skills, knowledge, and expertise, job subfamilies, which further define related work within the job group, career paths, and career levels. They help to define potential career journeys or paths. They are aligned to career strategies including promotions or transfers within the job framework. The UW system will have both manager and organizational contributor career paths. The career levels indicate similarities and differences in levels of organizational impact, complexity of work, independence or supervision, leadership or management responsibilities, and knowledge or expertise. Job titles and associated standard job descriptions describe the work that is done in a standardized and market-informed way. UW's job framework includes two career paths: manager, for those individuals who manage a functional area or people, and organizational contributor, for those individuals who contribute to the organization but do not manage functional areas or people. Each job will be assigned one of these career paths and a career level. The 8 career levels differ based on the level descriptors that reflect common attributes of jobs in the market. Each current UW job, your job, will be matched in a process over the summer called job matching to an updated job title and its associated job description, creating a new title structure. Your updated job title and standard job description should identify the essential functions of the work you do, those core functions that are done most often and with regularity. A well-written, updated job description should communicate an overall picture of the nature of work performed, communicate the job's role in the organization, determine the kind of work, level of difficulty, accountability, and working conditions required for the job, and focus on the requirements of the job and not any specific incumbent who might fill the position. The standard job description may not capture all the work in your current position description. This includes important work like daily tasks you do to fulfill your core functions, but not the core function of your job itself. These other duties could be captured in other related documents, such as the performance management tools, recruitment documents that are maintained by the unit or department, specific task lists created by supervisors and managers for a department, or standard operating procedures created and managed at a department level. We know questions will come up about pay and salary ranges. We want you to know that we will be discussing salary ranges in 2020 after we solidify and finalize the titling structure. The employee-manager conversation are an important part of finalizing our titling structure and compensation ranges. Individual pay will not be raised or cut as a part of this project, and any pay adjustments are out of scope of the project at this time. Employees can anticipate reviewing their updated job titles and job descriptions with their managers between December 1st of this year and February 15th of 2020. The conversation should focus on whether the job title and job description accurately reflect the work you do. Finalized compensation structure information will not be available at this time. The project team, in partnership with Institution Human Resources, will provide more information and training resources in preparation for the winter 2019-2020 employee manager conversations. Once the period of employee manager conversations closes, if you do not agree with your updated job title and description, there will be an appeals process. More details on the appeals process will be forthcoming. The project provides the UW information to better understand the value of our compensation and benefits offerings within the market and helps us to identify strategic priorities going forward. Using this information, UW leadership can design a total rewards program that fairly compensates employees, supports employee well-being, and provides employees meaningful and fulfilling work that matters. Total rewards is a term that reflects a more holistic consideration of all the factors, including pay and benefits, that attract employees and keep them engaged at work. This idea is summed up in UW System's compensation philosophy that lays out strategic priorities that include encouraging excellence by rewarding individual contributions that support the UW's mission and goals, supporting competitive and equitable compensation practices through a job framework, salary structure, and clear, flexible administrative guidelines, establishing a foundation for career development both within and across job families and job subfamilies, and developing a benefits package that is comprehensive, competitive, and market-informed. The UW system compensates its employees primarily through fixed compensation or salary. In the final salary structure, ranges will be positioned competitively within peer markets and are broad enough to provide necessary flexibility to enable the system to attract, engage, and retain highly qualified employees at all levels of experience. The compensation philosophy anchors the salary structure around the 50th percentile or midpoint of market ranges. This is the common business practice and allows the UW system to build a realistic, affordable, and competitive compensation program. What does this mean for you? This project creates the foundation for a market-informed compensation structure. It allows leadership to identify compensation issues and advocate for employees. The project does not directly address the compensation issues. The UW system and each institution will use the information from the TTC project to identify next steps. As a result of this project, you will not receive a raise. Any increase in pay is out of scope of the project and will need to be funded and planned for over time. However, your pay will not be cut as a result of the project. This project enables the UW system to compare the benefits that are being offered currently with what other employers with similar workforces are offering. The results will guide us towards making our compensation and benefits offerings competitive with our peers. The project does not include a review of faculty pay, however. Faculty benefits were included in the benefit portion of this project. The two parts of the benefits review include the benefit value analysis, which compares the benefits offered by UW against what other employers offer. The Employee Benefit Preference Survey asked UW employees what they value about UW's current and potential benefit offerings. The purpose of this survey is to evaluate how well our UW benefits program are meeting the diverse needs of our faculty and staff and will help shape our benefit offerings in the future. Benefits were compared against other university peer groups, including Big Ten universities, public and private universities, as well as compared against Wisconsin peer groups that represented employers who often steal employees from the UW system. Some preliminary key findings are that the UW system provides competitive benefit offerings across both university peer groups and Wisconsin peer groups, especially in the areas of retirement savings and health insurance. We also want to better understand which programs our employees value most and how those programs align with UW's goal to attract and retain the best people for our organization. So we conducted an employee benefits preference survey. Out of the 3,926 UW benefits eligible employees, over 18,000 employees completed the survey for a 47% completion rate. Some preliminary key findings from the Employee Benefits Preference Survey include the most valued employee benefits at the time of hire were the type of work and health care benefits that we offer. The most valued employee benefits once an employee was employed at the system included pay, health care benefits, retirement benefits, paid leave, job security, and job flexibility, in that order. While pay ranked number one for all age groups, the importance of pay declined with age, and the importance of healthcare and retirement increased. Sick leave and income protection were also rated as above average in importance. More than a third of employees described their financial situation as stressful and did not believe that they were doing enough to prepare for retirement. Overall satisfaction levels were generally high regarding benefits. However, employee concerns arose in areas of pay, increasing healthcare costs, and parking costs. The comments you provided in the survey were helpful. We received and reviewed over 13,000 comments, with the top 3 themes being pay, healthcare benefits, and other, consisting of a lot of parking-themed comments. Your campus and the UW system will continue to provide a variety of learning resources regarding the TTC project. Stay tuned for outreach and communication from your campus. You can contact your campus HR office with questions. The UW system will also be providing online learning opportunities and resources for managers and employees. If you need more information on the project, detailed explanations of things like job titles and job descriptions, or to read frequently asked questions, go to our website. You can also email us your questions at ttc@uwsa.edu.